Hello everyone, welcome back to Planet Passy. My name's Chris, Passy, obviously that's me. Now, in my last video, it was my sort of road trip video, and I said that I'd hit 25 charity shops and only 2 were successful. Slight exaggeration. It was 21 charity shops and 3 were successful because I forgot to show something. So, in one of the towns I visited, called Callington, if you're interested, in Cornwall, they only have one charity shop, an Oxfam. But unlike most Oxfams, this one was quite reasonably priced. I thought, okay, looking through the stuff, not a huge amount. Blue Harbour, you know, the usual stuff. Then I found this. Manchester United, 2018, 2019. I can't remember if it's the away kit or the third kit. But the reason it's pink, I don't know because I looked it up. It's to honour one of the Manchester newspapers, like a pink leaf sheet, I don't know, something like that. But yeah, 2018-19 season. It does have good old Marcus Rashford on the back. But let's be honest, having Rashford on there is better than Johnny Boy or Big Dave or something, you know, some sort of personalised name anyway, isn't it? So that's fine. It is in immaculate condition, size large, and I only paid, given it's an Oxfam, £5.99 for that, which I thought, oh, that's not bad. Sure, it's worth 20 quid. And I know it's a sort of it's not a vintage item by any stretch of the imagination, and it's not the new one, so it's sort of in that purgatory period where it's just an older kit. But bonus, it's new with tags, hence the condition being so good. So I don't know what that would be. £25 maybe, 25, maybe a bit more. I don't quite know, to be honest. I haven't really looked it up, but Whoa, past Chris. Listen to me now. Don't make claims without doing any research. If you sell that shirt for £25, you are a mug. Wait, forget that. You're not just a mug. You're a Sports Direct mug. No, not even that. You are a Brainiac mug. The biggest mug known to mankind. Don't sell it for £25. Look at the comps and you'll be pleasantly surprised. Yeah, for 6 quid. I'm not saying no to that. But anyway, that was that. But the reason I'm doing this video is because I went to another charity shop back last week. That isn't going to make much sense because you could be watching this anytime. But I went to a charity shop that I've always wanted to go to, but every time I've been past it previously, it's been shut. But on this occasion, it wasn't. So it's in the middle of nowhere. It's a small village, there's only one charity shop. And I wasn't hoping for much, to be honest. But I thought, you know, you never know unless you go in. And I was pleasantly surprised. So I've got what I picked up here. Now, unlike most charity shops in Devon, where the prices are, you know, on the higher side, this one, the prices were basically suggested donations. So I got everything you're about to see for £30, which works out basically all the items were £3, apart from one of them, which was £10, which I probably shouldn't have picked up. And I'll explain why now. Let's do that one first, because, yeah, I made a bit of a boo-boo. And, yeah, I shouldn't have picked it up. So, basically, I'm trying to diversify into women's clothing. It is a bit of a minefield, isn't it? Going to any charity shop and the women's section is about 4 times the size of the men's. So, I was looking through the racks, or rails, whatever, and I found this. Sort of like a fairly long sort of, I don't know, like sort of suit jacket. I don't even know what you call it. The sleeves are shorter than the length of the suit jacket thing. Anyway, now it's by a company called, get this in shot, Alex & Co. Now I did a little bit of research when I was in the shop, and apparently it's a subsidiary of, oh, I've forgotten. I'll put a caption in down below. Basically, it's a subsidiary of a sort of famous, or you know, high-end Italian manufacturer. And the reason what attracted me to it was, unfortunately, it's got a sort of tag on it. 295 euros new. I thought, blimey heck, surely that's going to be worth something then, for £10. Oh, no, I don't think so. I think it's one of these brands that it's so obscure, no one's looking for it. So, if I get £30 for this, I think I'm doing quite well. There are hardly any sold on eBay. What has sold are like blouses and tops and things. There just isn't the demand for it. And to be fair, for a garment that of such high original value, the materials really aren't very good. Where's the wash tag on? Here we go. So we've got 52% cotton, 23 polyester, 18 acrylic. No cashmere, no lamb's wool, nothing like that. So really, it's just a overpriced jacket. So yeah, a bit of a fail. Hopefully my money's safe, but it might not be. Now, if I can get sort of £25 for that, I'll be happy. But yeah, I've learned a valuable lesson. Don't pick up stuff that doesn't have a sell-through rate or any sold, because it's likely not going to be worthwhile. Anyway, nevertheless, that was my boob. The other 6 or 7 things, hopefully a bit more successful. So all these owe me around £3 each. So in no particular order, let's go this one first. Continuing on with the women's theme, this is a Orvis sweatshirt. So as you can see, it's got a sort of floral pattern to it. So, you know, a bit different to the sort of usual, just plain Orvis stuff I've seen and actually left, to be fair. To be fair, Orvis is quite a good brand. Sold a couple of men's polos before for, you know, half decent money. And it's one of those brands that, you know, if you're in a sort of regular charity shop down here, they may not notice it as being anything special. I mean, it's not quite sort of Ralph Lauren levels of, I might say luxury then, that's not really the right word, but, you know, it's not quite that premium, but it's decent, certainly good quality, size large apparently, so I've no idea what sort of women's size that translates to. But yeah, it's nice, no marks, no stains, again, £3, hopefully into about 15 to 20 maybe? Not sure, we'll see, but anyway, from £3, should be a nice bit of profit. Okay, next, another brand that I'm aware of but haven't really picked up that much from is, find the top, Gabici. This is a Gabici shirt with a nice sort of striped pattern. It's quite thick actually, it's sort of not the sort of usual, you know, sort of thin dress shirts you see. 50% cotton, 50% viscose, or however you pronounce it. So yeah, something a bit different. Size large, all the buttons are there, I think. Yep. Again, 12 to 15. Oh, I say I haven't checked comps on these. Gabici's a strange one. I've seen quite a bit of Gabici, like jumpers and cardigans about the place, but they usually have holes in, or, you know, they're priced quite high. And even though the patterns are quite sort of vibrant, I just haven't really picked anything up. So we'll give this a go. And that's the point actually. A lot of this stuff I wouldn't normally have picked up otherwise, because it was so cheap. And again, it's not a good rule to follow, but I've sort of experimented with this. While stuff has been cheap, I thought, well, I'll give it a go. If it doesn't sell, if it sells for a really low price, I won't bother again. So rather than chasing outright profit this time, I just thought, do you know what? I'll buy some things. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You know, I've experimented, and yeah, hopefully I'll learn something. So yeah, yeah, we'll see. Again, this shirt, 12 to 15 maybe. I don't know if it's vintage or not. It might be. Who knows? But again, from £3, hopefully there's some profit in there. Okay, next, what should we do? Let's do this one. So, again, another brand that obviously has a good following, I think, even though my dad wears it, which is a Weird Fish. So this is a Weird Fish quarter zip fleece. It's not the it's not that macaroni effect that sort of more popular Weird Fish fleeces have. It's sort of just sort of like a fluffy, just sort of, I guess, cotton bobbly. It looks really bobbly, but I think that's just how the material is meant to be. So quarter zip, fully working, a lovely embroidered Weird Fish logo on the front, and then another one on the back, which is quite cool, on the shoulder. Size medium, so not the best size, but it does have that older tag on it. So is it vintage? I don't quite know. I did a bit of research into sort of Weird Fish tags and didn't find very much. So yeah, not too bad. Again, maybe £20 for this. Again, 15 to 20. So but yeah, it's pretty nice. It's not something I'd wear personally, but yeah, nice condition, nice embroidery. So yeah, hopefully 15 to 20. We will see. We will see. Okay, let's do this one next. Now, here we go. Now here's a brand that I always try and avoid because it's everywhere. It's saturated. It's just, I'll just show you. It's super dry. Super dry. I used to love super dry. Super dry started in Cheltenham and I grew up in Gloucester. So sort of 15 years ago, it was the thing to be wearing. To be wearing. And the thing to be seen in. But nowadays, it's everywhere, isn't it? And as many of you guys will know, guys and girls will know, charity shops love to price super dry up. And Hollister. It's like super dry. Slap a big price on it. I'm like, it's not worth that. Anyway. These are a pair of super dry jeans, which I did a bit of looking up. The sell-through rate isn't too bad. I might be able to get 20 quid for these. They're in fantastic condition. Definitely a skinny fit. I mean, width and length isn't on my side. Width 32, length 30. So definitely for the smaller male. But I was thinking, super dry is quite popular with the younger generation, isn't it? I mean, like, teenagers and stuff. It seems to be teenagers and middle-aged people that love super dry. Everyone else in between sort of doesn't really care, but I'm stereotyping, I'm sorry. But yeah, super dry jeans, great condition. Again, not something I'd normally pick up. If they do well, fantastic, I might pick up some more, but if they don't, then who cares? Okay, 3 things to go. Sorry, they've fallen down now. Let me just grab them. Okay, so next up, again, another brand that seems to be a bit hit or miss, and that is Barbour. You're thinking, Barbour, surely that sells quite well. Well, it does, but only if you have the right stuff, I find. So this is just a plain old Barbour polo shirt, size XXL. Nothing going for it at all. I mean, besides the little sort of leather Barbour patch there, you wouldn't know it's Barbour if you were wearing it. Does have this lovely sort of tartan effect on the collar and there, and also there we go around the bottom. All cotton, good condition, needs an iron, it's pretty wrinkly. Again, maybe 15 quid. I haven't really looked it up, to be honest. Yeah, it's not like Ralph Lauren where the market is saturated, but it seems to be one of those brands where it costs a lot new, but second hand doesn't hold that much value. A bit like Crew and Lyle and Scott, stuff like that. Obviously, if you've got the wax jacket or good stuff like that, you'd be in better stead. But yeah, plain polo shirts, I'm not quite sure. But again, experimenting. If it sells well, then fantastic. If it doesn't, then my £3 is safe, right? Okay, got 2 things to go. Let's do this one next. Now, strictly speaking, this one didn't cost me 3 quid. It's probably more like 2. And I'll show you the outside. So fisherman's trousers, 100% loomed cotton made in Nepal. I was like, okay, I'll have to grab it out of the bag. And the best way I can describe these are like billowy hippie trousers, without being derogatory to hippies. These are very, very lightweight, loose, baggy, kind of like, Glastonbury pants. Really thin material, but say hand woven cotton in Nepal. How you sort of tie those up, I don't know. There aren't any. Oh, hang on, what are these? Maybe something to do with that? I've honestly got no idea what I'm looking at. It's by a brand called Ganesha Handicraft, I think they're called. Yeah, 100% cotton, made in Nepal. I thought, okay, well that's something different, isn't it? I mean, I've no idea what the size is. Big size. It's like a 42-inch waist. Anyway, for 2 quid, I thought, again, I'll give them a go. To be fair, I think you can buy these new for about 25 quid. So I'm not holding out for much. But even if I get 10 of those, I'd be happy. Oh, there we go. Even comes with the original tag. What does that say? Ganesha Handicrafts. This garment is made of 100% unbleached natural cotton, hand woven in the traditional manner and entirely made by hand. Nice. That's really something sustainable, which is good, but I'll put it back in there later. Yeah, maybe 10, 12 quid. I don't know. Could be anything. And finally, something that hopefully will bring back most of my money. The initial £30 is this Fox Racing cycling jacket. Now, the interesting thing about this one is, if I show you, there's a zip along the shoulder there, and another zip there, and buttons at the back. And if you unzip those and do the buttons undone, it becomes a gilet. Really strange, but yeah, I guess if you want to ride without the sleeves on, you can. To be fair, technically, you could probably just wear the sleeves, but that would look really odd, wouldn't it? So there we go. Size large, so good size. The only downside of this is, you've probably seen already, there's a mark there. Now I had some muddy stains on it, put it through the wash, came out fine, apart from that mark, which I think might be paint. Bummer. So yeah, that will hurt the value a little bit. I say I would try and remove it, but I think I'm just going to damage the material, so I'll leave it on there. Obviously disclose it in the description. Even so, maybe £25 for that. I know the full waterproof jackets, cycling jackets, can go for about 60. So I'm hoping this is about 25. Hoping, because that'd be most of my money back if I'm lucky, minus like fees and tax and stuff. But yeah, I was happy with that. Now I'd say that was the first thing I picked up, so I thought, ooh, here we go. And yeah, I say it's a pretty cool jacket. Got the sort of Fox name on the back and a little pocket there and more pockets. So yeah, definitely a cycling garment. So yeah, and that was that. So as I said before, definitely a sort of let's experiment, see how these things do, rather than let's make some outright profit. Because besides the jacket, I really don't know how they're going to do. I mean, the weird fish stuff, there's only one. The weird fish top would be good if it was a larger size. It's a smaller size, but with embroidery, maybe it'll do better. I don't know. But say, I think pretty sure my £30 is safe. That first jacket, lesson learned. You know, I'll happily take 15 for it. No, maybe a bit more, but yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. But you know, we make mistakes, and now I've made those mistakes, hopefully you won't make them as well. Maybe. Or maybe you will. It's fine. It's all a learning curve. It's all a learning curve. So that's it. That's what I picked up back along. So thank you very much for watching. As I said, my last video was my sort of first in-person sort of GoPro tour. Hopefully I'll have another one of those coming out soon. Got another day off on Tuesday, which is nice. So I'm going to hopefully hit some more charity shops. Not sure where yet. I don't know if I'm going to go to ones I'm familiar with or ones that are all new towns, but we'll see. See how I'm feeling, see what the weather's doing. So yeah, thank you very much. If you'd like to like this video, please do. If you want to put a comment down below, what was your favourite? Any tips or tricks you might have for me, happy days. And if you want to subscribe, that'll be awesome, because I mean, I don't know how many subscribers I have at this point, maybe 10, maybe not even that. So yeah, any help will be, any support will be much appreciated. And yeah, that's it from me. Until next time, take care. I'll see you soon.